Hi everyone. So I realized it's been a really long time since we talked about how freaking amazing and attractive you are. And today is the day we're going to do that again because you're freaking awesome. And yeah, Spirit and I are going to tell you all the reasons why. We have three groups to choose from. 1, 2, and 3. So you can choose by the card or by the little Halloween themed item I put on top. Take as much time as you need. Timestamps will be in the description. And yeah, I can't wait to tell you all the amazing qualities about you, and I will see you in your group. Hi, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. Just cleaning the space. It's a brand new piece of Palo Santo. So, Spirit, today we're looking into why group number 1 is amazing. You guys chose this cute little ghost pin and this card here. So I wasn't even planning on using these cards for the reading, but let's see what we have here. We have the Knight of Bats. So you guys could be really like go-getters. You could be an air sign. You could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. You don't have to be. When I said Libra, I really got this feeling like you are very cute. You probably, no matter what your age is, you might have more of a baby face. But I feel like you're like really high energy, or if you're not, you still go after what you think is right and what... Was that my door? Sorry guys, so I had some damage from Hurricane Ian and they said they're gonna be back in a half hour. So we're gonna do your group. We're gonna be hasty like you might be. But I think I was saying, I think you guys are passionate about whatever you're into. It doesn't mean you're always energetic. You might just like kind of get the feeling like there's Taurus energy a little bit, like you'll go all in if you care about something, but otherwise you're like, meh, I'll just do my own thing over here. But let's pull some more cards now and see what makes you so attractive. So spirits, guides, ancestors, angels of group number 1 of the highest vibrational frequency, thank you for your clear and accurate, concise messages. What makes group number 1 so attractive? What makes group number 1 so attractive and so amazing? Thank you. Beginning. I feel like you are someone that is like willing to start fresh, like with that go-getter energy I was kind of getting. I feel like you're like willing to like try new things, work on yourself, and even if it's a little scary, you're like willing to do things that better yourself, and that is so amazing. Like if something's not working out for you, you like are able to recognize that and acknowledge it and go after like what it is you want instead of just sticking with the same person, same routine, same job, but it isn't serving you anymore. You're willing to start fresh. And I feel like there is a very youthful energy about you, group number 1. Justice. Yeah, this is making me think Libra vibes again, like I said in the beginning. I am also filming this in Libra season, but this is a timeless reading. You could be 30 years old, or the number 3 could be relevant. You might see that number often. But I feel like you're really fair and you're a good mediator. You're able to see things for what they are and see both sides of the story, hear both things. Some of you could even be working or interested in working in the legal field or in like social justice stuff. Like you could be working for like minorities or groups of people that are underprivileged. You could be working, why can't I think of the word right now? Like social, gosh, I'm totally blanking. This is probably what some of you guys do, but you like are like help people like that are in need of help. Like in the hospital, there'd be social workers. Oh my God, wow. I couldn't think of the word worker. Maybe because like work doesn't feel like work for you. Like you're like really passionate about what you do. This card wants to come out right now. Confidence. Yeah, I feel like you've developed a lot of wisdom and confidence in yourself. You know how I was talking about like working on yourself, like the beginning card? I kind of got that vibe, like you're willing to put in the work and do things for you and try new things. And I feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And no matter how old you are, like you're really just coming into your own skin and really feeling more confident. And look, we have the number 12 here, which also breaks down to number 3. So we're seeing 3 a lot, 3 and 1, but 12 could also mean something for you as well. You might be really like community oriented, something with your like communication could be a big part of what you do. You're very smart. I feel like you've been through a lot. Like you're book smart, but you're also smart in like the way like street smart, I guess, you know, like through experience. Some of you guys might be really intuitive too. Oh my God, you guys, what's with the threes? 33. 3 is really relevant to this group. 33, like 333, you could be seeing that a lot. Again, you could be 33. You don't have to be, but you are intuitive, and I think you have the gift of prophecy. That could be what this wisdom vibe is. You're something about your mind. You're very intelligent, and your third eye is strong. So you might be getting prophetic dreams. You might be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, like the 333 we're seeing in this reading. Wow, that's crazy. All the threes. Blue might be your favorite color. Are you just seeing a lot of blues? Oh, these cards. 3 cards fall. Oh, the reverse might be here now. 1 second. There's 1. I'm back. I mean, for you it was just 1 second, but for me it was like an hour, but maybe longer. Didn't touch the cards or even peek, so let's continue. Let's see what we got. Soul. So this is representative of the sun. You could be Leo or have Leo in your chart, but really I think this means you're very vibrant, even hot. I think a lot of people would find you very attractive with these Leo and Libra vibes I've been getting, even if those aren't your signs. I feel like you really have like star quality. You really shine bright when you enter a room. You have a lot of that energy I keep feeling that we were talking about earlier. And we have Gemini. So again, air sign vibes. You could have really pretty hair, maybe even red hair. Some of you could be a twin, but really I feel like with this, you're very smart and intelligent. Like we talked about, you're very social. Even if you're a little bit more introverted, you're able to carry conversation. You have this like funny like wit to you. And then we have Saturn. So this could be Capricorn for some of you, but really I feel like this is again telling us how you are very smart and wise. Like no matter what your age is, I feel like you look young, but you're very mature, no matter what your age is. Let's get some more cards for you. Spirit, what else for group number 1? Third quarter, I connect with nature at my own pace. Yeah, I feel like you're very connected to the earth, and like with these butterflies here, I feel like you really had some transformation. Like maybe you didn't do everything when all your other friends did or whatever people expected you to do. You really came into your own at your own time and in your own way and really transformed into like such a beautiful, confident being, such a confidence right above. Oh my God, third eye. I was saying you guys have a strong third eye, intuitive and expansion. Look, right under prophecy. And I realized the third eye is 3. 3s everywhere. Third quarter is a 3. Sorry, that was a little loud. Number 3 is seriously something important here, like with you guys. Maybe some of you guys are born in March. I don't know, but third eye is strong, like for sure. I feel like maybe you are really empathic. Well, you probably likely are. You're very empathic, and a lot of times like highly sensitive people, empathic people, they're kind of quieter in the beginning of life and stuff like that. Like they're a little just like observing, like more introverted. And I feel like the older you get, the more you're coming into yourself. You're more able to like control these, like, you know, the understanding that some of the feelings you've been feeling aren't yours, and you're starting to really get in touch with your intuitive side, your spirituality, and that's why you're becoming more confident, because you're able to like navigate the world better, and you're like really blossomed and like transformed to this person who's more social and wise, and like people are like, wow, like they like can't believe how different you are from when you were younger, and like you're very captivating because you're so interesting. Like there's like something about you that's very interesting, and I think it really has to do with your intuition, this like vibe you put off. What else for group number Sun Spirit? we have the Tower, but it came out reversed. So I feel like you've been really rebuilding your life, and this kind of plays off of what I was just talking about, how you like were kind of quiet before, like, you know, you came into your own like maybe later than your friends and like got confident later on and stuff, but like you're really like building such a wonderful life for yourself. Maybe there were some like things in the past that were like major Tower moments, but you like came out like stronger and wiser, and you're able to like really handle like emergency situations and just like tough situations in general better than the average person, and you're really able to pick up the pieces no matter where you are in life or what's going on. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck we have Leo, creative, vibrant leader. So we have 2 Leo cards here, but yeah, I feel like you have really great hair and you're just really cute. But you're very creative, you're vibrant, you're a leader. Like you seriously, like when you walk in the room, you seriously stand out and people like turn to look. And then we also have Aquarius here too. Visionary, inventive, and eccentric. Yeah, there's a lot of air energy here. Yeah, something about like, you're like red hot. Something about the color red came out earlier. Oh, with the Gemini cards right above it too. Red and yellow. You're very warm energy, but we also have some purples here, like warm and intuitive. You're like very nurturing, and people really are drawn to you because of that. Yeah. There's like 2 sides of you. There's this like warm, nurturing, like bright energy, and then there's like this mysterious, intuitive side to you. Like, look, it's like split up, and we have Gemini too. So I feel like you're one of those people that people always like can't really figure out fully. They want to know more about you. Like they can't get enough because there's like this mysterious air to you. Even if you're very open and talkative or something, there's still this mysterious quality to you. What else, Spirit, for group number 1? Ooh, you have nice legs. Yeah, when I said that, I looked up and I saw like the legs in the sun card. Yeah, people like your legs. You could be tall, but no matter what, I feel like you just, something about your legs people really enjoy. Oh, a lot of cards came out here. Let's take these ones. Talented. Yes, whatever you do, I feel like you really work hard at it and you're really good at it too. Definitely got some talent here. You're unique and cool. Hey, Aquarius vibe. Yeah, you got this like cool girl, cool boy vibes. Very unique. Really goes with that mysterious vibe we were talking about. And the nurturing, I said nurturing, remember? You have this, like, I feel like, okay, this is like your nurturing side, and this is like your unique, cool side. Like, you've got it all. You're definitely very talented. Let's see what's on the bottom of this self-made deck. Extroverted. Yeah, I really feel like you've become more extroverted from when you were younger. Like, I'm really getting that vibe. Like, in the beginning, you could have been more to yourself, but then, like, you grew, like, with the growing moon, you grew into your own. Reliable. Introverted right here. I don't think that's any coincidence. I feel like you are like an extroverted introvert. You know what I mean? Like you can hold a conversation, but you still need some like alone time to recharge and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's get some more cards here for group number 1, Spirit. We have the Queen of Pumpkins here. It did come out reverse, but so this is some earth sign energy. I feel like you're an animal lover. Maybe you like cats, or maybe you like different types of animals. Like you might be one of those people that has like a lizard or a rabbit or something like that too. You know, like not as typical. I feel like you might like gardening. You really like Halloween potentially, or maybe just like holidays in general. You might be kind of witchy and stuff like that, but I feel like it can't reverse because like you might not be like 100% like wanting to have like a family or go the traditional route, and that's totally cool. Or if you do things a little bit differently, and it's like you might be abundant in things, but like money isn't like your main priority. Like you're more interested in being with people you enjoy, doing things you enjoy. It's not like your main like goal in life is to be super rich and wealthy and stuff. Like if you have money, that's cool, but like it's not like you like are able to see like the bigger picture, and that's not like the only thing you care about. You realize like experiences and doing what you love is more important. Anything else for group number 1? Wreath. you might be someone that like is able to do really crafty things, like make wreaths and stuff like that. But I feel like we kind of talked about this earlier. You're able to like make something beautiful out of a bad situation, like able to rebuild. And you might have had like some losses in the past and have been really upset, but you're able to like grow from it and blossom. And like, I feel like you were able to turn some emotional trauma like into like maybe a career, or just like you have a good outlet, like some creative outlet, like art. Oh, Bo, you are highly thought of. Yeah, people really like you. I feel like more than you realize too. Like, because you're turning the other way. I feel like people might compliment you often and talk really great about you and stuff, but like they might not always say it to your face because they think you probably already know this. But like you should hear it more, because you are really cool. You have so many amazing, unique qualities to you that are super cool. You have this really cool vibe, and you are very highly thought of by others. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Ooh, you could be someone that's creating a business, or you have like this nurturing mom vibe. You know what I was talking about? Like some of you might not be wanting the traditional path, like getting married young and having kids young and stuff like that. Maybe you're someone that like has a kid later on in life, or like adopts animals and stuff like that. But really, I feel like you guys are super creative, and you're able to turn your craft and whatever you do, whatever these like artistic things we're talking about, these cool talents you have, and the tower reverse energy, like I feel like the wreath too. I feel like you're able to like build upon certain things, like your past experiences, and make it into a unique business. It could be your skills, like literally some of you guys could like make wreaths and stuff like that and have an Etsy shop, something like that. If you don't already, this is like spirit saying like you have such good ideas in your head and stuff. Like you're very inventive, like even down here, you're like a visionary, and you're like a leader and have these creative ideas, and you're in talents, like seriously so much going on for you. If you wanted to turn that into a business, if you've been thinking about that, you're definitely being called to do so by spirit, and people will really, really enjoy it. Let's see, should we get any more cards for you? Let's get the Astro dice. Where are they? Oh. Last messages for group number 1, spirit. Oh my God, we got Leo again with the sun. You are meant to shine. Like seriously, you're meant to have like maybe a spiritual healing business or a craft business. There's something you're meant to, just being yourself. You're meant to shine and share your gifts with the world. You have a lot. And then we have 12th house, which is all about spirituality and like what's hidden and stuff. So I feel like there's something here with healing arts or spiritual stuff. And then we have Capricorn. So I feel like making like Capricorn has to do with like setting like routines, boundaries. Are really good at like getting things that they want and like going like reaching goals and stuff like that. And I feel like there's some energy here where maybe you are more like on the like just doing like, because I talked about that earlier about how you might not be totally after money and stuff like that, like, but you have all these cool gifts and talents and stuff. You do things differently. I feel like if you wanted to set goals around that, like creating a spiritual business or like a YouTube channel or something like that, making crafts and like selling them, that would be like just setting like goals and setting a daily routine around it, like putting it into your schedule. Even if your schedule is already busy, I feel like it would be really cool just to like spend more time, put more time in your schedule, just to even practice your like talents in your art, like arts you like, whatever you like working on what you really enjoy. And you don't even have to make it a business, but you totally could. But I think just like incorporating that more into your day-to-day life, like and sharing it with the world, will be super cool in whatever way you choose to do so. Like you're totally getting like the green light from spirit right now. So that is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope this resonated. I hope this was helpful. I hope it made you feel good, because you are freaking amazing. You are so attractive in so many cool, unique ways. I would love to know you, and I'm sure everyone that knows you loves you so much. Please comment and let me know if this resonated. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one, I hope. Bye, group 1. Okay, I just had to say it. I was clearing the energy and stuff, getting ready for the next one, and I saw 12 again. Remember we saw 12 earlier, and 3? That's to 3 again. And also Capricorn is in the end of December too. So like December could be important for you guys. I don't know. But I saw that and I was like, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So look out for synchronicities. Look out for 3, 3, 3. But okay, now I will say goodbye. Bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this card here and then this fluorite ghost. So fluorite is associated with the zodiac sign Pisces. So you may be a Pisces. You don't have to be. You could identify as like a highly sensitive person or empathic, intuitive. And with the green fluorite, it's really good for entrepreneurs. So maybe you are a business owner or aspiring entrepreneur. And this is really good at like helping you just like remain balanced, emotionally balanced. So you could be someone who's really calm and collected, or that's something you've worked on in the past. And now you're like realizing you're highly sensitive, and that's why you're able to be more balanced and not get upset by other people. But let's get some more cards here and figure out why you are so amazing and attractive. So we have here the Buck Moon Prepare. So number 20 is here. That can break down to 2. So 20 or 2 can be important numbers to you. It could be 20. But really here I'm seeing like you're someone that's obviously like can prepare for a lot of things. But I feel like you might be really into writing or journaling. That could be like an outlet, how you remain like emotionally balanced is journaling, or that's like spirit telling you you should. And you might be really talented with your words and communication, especially in writing. But you might be someone who like thinks of every like possible like outcome and stuff when you think about things like the future. So you're always prepared for every scenario. But I'm really getting on this that you're very wise and you might be more introverted. And you have a lot of thoughts going on in your head, and like getting them out and sharing them with the world, or even just for yourself, will be really good for you. What else for group number 2, Spirit? Angels, ancestors, guides, the highest vibrational frequency of group number 2. Please give your clear and accurate, concise messages on why group number 2 is so attractive and amazing. Thank you. Growth. The Ice Moon, number 5. Yes, I feel like you guys really have grown a lot. Something was coming through earlier. It's like when you were working on your emotion, journaling it out and all of that. Like, I feel like you've gone through a lot of changes in your life. The number 5 could be relevant for you. It could be born in May, or just 5 represents like a lot of change. And maybe life could have been a lot more chaotic for you. And because you're very sensitive or for whatever reason, but you've really like grown and matured a lot. And it really shows. Like you might have been more like introverted and quiet, or like some people might have said you were more like icy, like not as nice or something like that, but you've really like come into your own. Like you're really beautiful. Something about your eyes, I think, is some really relevant. Like people really notice that, like in your mind, like they always want to know what you're thinking. Your hair, I thought that kind of before too. I feel like something's really unique and beautiful about your hair too. But yeah, you've really grown and people like really admire you for that. You're totally different. I feel like you've had a glow up, a transformation. Definitely. And then we have here the growing moon. Look, there's growth again. The growing moon, number 10, self-reliance. Yes. Look you're very wise. You've learned a lot, and now you're able to really rely on yourself. And look at all those books. I swear, you guys are writers, or you like to read. Something about books and words and all of that. And like, I feel like you really are good with using your time now. Maybe that used to be an issue, like with attention disorders or something like that, or just that's how the world is now, right? But I feel like you really use your time wisely now, and you do things you want to do, not because you have to do it. Like you were like maybe used to be a people pleaser or something, but now you're like, you know what? I really like learning about this or doing this, and like you do what you want to do. You could take care of yourself, and people are like, damn, like she or he, like they are, something's really special about them and really cool and admirable. And then the bottom we have the Wolf Moon Align, and number 3. So yeah, I feel like you guys are really aligned with your true self, your higher self now. There's something very spiritual about you. Maybe you're just getting into the spiritual side, or you've been going through it for a while, like went through a spiritual awakening or something, that's how you came through all this growth, and like, but you're aligned like with what you want to do in life, with like what your true interests are, like who you are as a person, and that is like super attractive. Like seriously, someone who's just like comfortable in their own skin. And yeah, your hair is really sticking out to me. Let's get some more cards, Spirit, for group number 2. I love how the first card is 2 for group number 2. Ooh. Soul. This was actually one of the first cards to come out in group number 1, but so this could be saying that you are a Leo, or you just have this like star quality, you really shine bright. You're a leader, you're creative, like something about you is just like star quality and really confident. Yeah, so there's definitely this confident air about you here. Very warm energy. And we have Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn, but this is also making me think really wise, like we've been talking about. And you know how I was talking about like doing things for yourself and like being better with time? I feel like maybe you went through Saturn return, or you are right now. It doesn't have to be, but like you've really like learned a lot of life lessons, and now you know you need to like prepare, you need to like set a schedule, you need to like have like goals in place, you need to like just kind of have an idea. I love how it's under prepare. But you have a routine down or something, and that's helped you grow and become more self-reliant, and use time more efficiently. But I feel like you've learned a lot of life lessons. No matter how old you are, I feel like you're really wise. You've gone through stuff. These lessons really helped you grow. And setting a routine, something with time. You might be like timeless, you know, like no matter what age you are, you just, there's like this timeless energy about you, like youthful energy with the sun too. Yeah. And then we have Neptune, which is Pisces. So yeah, there's a very dreamy, like Neptunian quality to you. I really get that you're like creative with all the reading and the writing coming up here. You might get lost in a good story. You like to create art in some sense. You like to write, journal. You just get lost in your own imagination kind of thing. You have this dreamy air like about you, dreamy quality that people can't resist. Like I see that in the card right above too. Like there's something very dreamy and like with your eyes, for sure. And then again, this is another Pisces coming out here. And on the bottom we have Jupiter here. So Jupiter, Jupiter, it rules Sagittarius. I think it used to be a ruler of Pisces. So that's another sign. And look at that hawk, very wise. But Jupiter is like very positive, very like optimistic, looks at the bigger picture of things, like doesn't get too tied down. Like your world's really expanded, I feel like, in recent times. You've changed your perspective from when you were younger and like see the broader perspective, and you really like to learn and expand your mind, like under self-reliance. It makes a lot of sense to me. Let's get some more cards for group number 2, Spirit. What makes group number 2 so attractive and amazing? What makes group number 2 so attractive and amazing? Woo. A few cards fell to the ground. Let me get them. The first one came face up. Creativity, yeah, and self-love. Yes, you are so creative. Like, for sure, I get that vibe from the first card. And you really, like, love yourself, and you take care of yourself with the self-reliance. We're talking about it, too. I feel like Spirit's really coming through here. Like, because you love yourself, like, and respect yourself, and, like, follow your passions and stuff, like, people, like, that, like, makes you more attractive to other people. Like, the more you, like, that's just, like, a fact. Like, people who are, self-love, you know, practice self-love, self-care, and all that, do what they want to do. It's attractive as hell. So, kudos to you. And then we have throat chakra. So 2 chakras. Your chakras, I feel like, are very aligned. Now that we're getting all these chakra cards. Truth and communication. Yes, that was in the very beginning, too. You writing, you communicating in some way is very powerful. You have a lot of amazing, like, things to share with the world through your voice, through your words. If you're not already doing that, like, it's time to get expressive. And you have some lips that are super attractive too, for sure. And then we have Comfrey, root down to rise up. Yes, I feel like in the past things were harder for you and you just like accepted it. You like did the shadow work and all of that. And it's helped you rise above, align with your higher self, like grow and evolve. And that is why you were like, you did the work. I feel like there's definitely spiritual awakening vibes around this reading. Let's get one more card from this deck, but I feel like that really has helped you, like dealing with your past, like inner child work, shadow work and stuff has really helped you move forward. Like you could be going through that now, but like whatever the work you've been doing is like helping your chakras align, and that's really helping you like align. Your chakras are aligning, they're open, they're not blocked, and you're really like it's totally changed your outlook and perspective on life, and it makes you just like your aura just like glows. It shines so bright, and people can't help but be attracted to you. You just shine so freaking bright. Like you've gone through it though. That's like why you're able to shine so bright. And, oh my God, this came out in the last group, but it was darn. Yeah, so I was talking about how you've been through it, and then the tower card came out. Yeah, you went through some tower moments, but look, you're like dancing around it. You're like, I can handle anything. I can rise out of the ashes. I can do any, like bring it on. Like you are able to handle it all. You're able to do the shadow work. Like you're okay with change now, and maybe you weren't in the past. You know that it just helps you grow, and it like gives you some like creative juice to like create whatever art, create whatever you are putting out into the world. Yeah, I love this. And then tower could be Uranus, and what is tower? I was just talking about this yesterday. Someone said it was like Aries and Scorpio. I don't know. It's ruled by Mars. They were saying, but I always think of like the tower as like Uranus, which rules Aquarius. But I don't know. Aquarius, Aries, it doesn't matter what your sign is because we all have all of them somewhere in our chart, But I felt called to bring that up. Let's get more cards for our beautiful, attractive, amazing group number 2. Unique and cool. Yes. And this is definitely like, oh my God, this is pretty crazy. We're getting a lot of if you feel called to group number 1 as well, you might want to watch it next if you feel called to. But we got some similar cards, and I like the shuffling. But anyways, unique and cool. Totally. Something about you is totally unique. This creative like vibe, this like there's something, this dreaminess about you that's like people just can't help but like want to know more about you. And then you have great legs. And let's take your charming, that like Leo energy, that like sun energy we first got. Yes, can totally see that. And positive attitude and vibes. Yes, that seriously is like such an attractive quality. I saw it with like Jupiter. We were talking about that, like just being more positive and seeing the bigger picture and not getting like so tied down about like tower moments or changes and stuff. Like you have such a positive vibe about you. Your aura is so bright. Like people are just so attracted to you. Like everyone. Let's see what's on the bottom of this deck. Crazy in a good way. I love that. Crazy in a good way. That is like that unique part about you. Yeah, like you just do things differently. Like you're unpredictable in a way, and it's like fun crazy, I love that quality. Let's see what else for group number 2, Spirit. Thank you. So, Weeping Willow, family sorrow. I feel like your tower moments in the past could have been with family stuff. Even if it was ancestral, I feel like, oh my God, look at the tree, right? The growth. I feel like that came out around there on purpose. But I feel like all this shadow work we've been talking about, all this work you've been doing and stuff, it's like you're healing like ancestral trauma. You're healing like any family issue, and now like the rest of your lineage, even if you don't have kids, like just like your lineage in general, like is going to be so better off because all the inner work, all the work you did for yourself, you went through it and like you came out of it, and you're helping your whole ancestral karma and all of that, which is amazing. Yeah, look at, there's a tree here in this tower. Wow, good for you. Success. Oh my gosh, yes, you are. People like see you as just a star. You're successful. or they like can tell that you're on the path to success. Whatever you're doing right now, like it's working for you, and like you're standing out for what you're doing, and you're going to be successful. You might already have reached that success, but you're about to be even more successful because you are true to yourself. You're true to like what you believe in, and you've gone through it. You have this positive mindset now, and whatever you do, like people want to like be on your side, and like you are on the path to success. You are going to be very successful in whatever you do, and people are very supportive of you. Recognition, reward for merit. You are seriously like people recognize you for all your hard work, all the good qualities you have, and you are going to be rewarded. Success and recognition, if you're not already experiencing this, it's coming. And if you are, it's going to the next level. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. In the bottom of the deck, carrot, opportunity or windfall. Yes, you seriously, I feel like because all that karma we were talking about, all the stuff you've healed, now you're getting all these amazing things. People are recognizing you now. They're seeing you in a different light, amazing light. And people are going to be like handing you opportunities. Like you're about to have like a windfall of money here because of all that you've done. Like you've healed something. This is crazy. That's awesome. Let's get a few more cards. Woo. Got the Queen of Bats here. So air sign energy here. You could be an air sign. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But also this is just someone who is confident and like goes for what they want. They go after their desires. They don't take BS from anyone anymore. Like seriously, you're like coming out of this like energy, like queen vibes. Confident, capable, courageous. You embody queen, goddess energy, God, God, whatever, king, whatever you want to identify as. Like this doesn't have to be a gender. It's just you coming out on top, like on your throne, like doing what you love after a transformation, like those butterflies or moths on there. You transformed, and like now you like just you have a desire, and like the universe is just like sending it to you now. You have this cool, confident like air about you. You're very smart, decisive, and that is freaking sexy to people. Yes, it is. And then we have the Knight of Wands here. Okay, so I was just gonna do all the qualities about the Knight of Wands. So you are passionate, driven. This is some fire energy. So you could be a fire sign, but again, we all have everything in our chart. This is more like the qualities, like you just go after what you want. You're very driven and passionate about what you're doing now, and that's why you're going to be successful. You're not just like doing a job because you have to, like maybe you're in that stage now, but you have all these dreams to start your own business, or like because you're talking about entrepreneurship in the very beginning. You're going after like what you want. You're passionate about. You're aligned with your values. What you're doing aligns with your values and what you want in like the bigger picture for your life. And you've done the healing where you really are clear about what you want now, and now you're like, not since you're passionate about it and smart about it, you are going to be successful. And you deserve it for sure. Yeah, you're number 2. Now let's roll the dice and get some more information. Yes, 10th house, your career, your reputation, your public reputation, your recognition is going up the roof. Like people are really admiring you like for what you're doing or what you're going to be doing very soon. They could see you're on that path to success. We have Mercury, and then we have Capricorn. So this is awesome for you guys. What? I think Capricorn is the 10th house too. So you got a lot of 10th house vibes here. Mercury could be Virgo or Gemini. And yeah, Capricorn, Earth sign. So I feel like you're communicating with Mercury's all about communication. And we've been talking about this since like the very beginning, like writing and stuff like that. Like this is like a sign like you're meant to communicate like or do whatever, like use your throat chakra and your sacral, like so your words and your creativity is going to bring you in. When you put that into your everyday life, into your career, you're going to get rewarded and recognized for it. You're just shining bright right now. People want to be near you. Your social life is going to pick up for sure with the Mercury here. Like there's a lot going on for you. and a lot of career success, just like success in general. Like maybe you don't have like the typical career, but you're like putting your like stuff on the internet or like starting an Etsy store, something like that, but it's going to be going really well for you. So go you, group number 2. I love your energy. I love your vibes. I feel like you like so deserve this amazing stuff that's coming to you. This ended up being about like what's coming in the near future for you because of your amazing traits, because you're so attractive. People just want to help you out, and you're going to have a freaking opportunity or windfall. Look out for it. It's like in the earth growing right now. Maybe some of you guys are vegetarians. I don't know why that came out. That doesn't matter. But I feel like you're like feeling healthy, looking good, thinking positively, like your mental health and all that stuff is good. Like, and people are like just drawn to you because of it. So that's what I have for you, group number 2. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it made you feel good, because you deserve to feel good. You're freaking amazing. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. So I will see you in the next video. Bye, group number 2. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out why you are so attractive and amazing. You chose this little bat here, along with this card, the King of Pentacles. Ooh, so you could be an earth sign. You could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But you don't have to be. You could be someone that really loves your home, loves food. You just really love like luxury and abundance, and you're really a go-getter, and you have goals, and you're going after them. And like I always looking at this pentacle. Maybe right now you really are driven to achieve something specific, like a financial goal or something like that. But you just really want to be comfortable. You know, you like your bed. You like just love food. I mean, I don't know how some people don't like love food, but I just feel like you like the good life. So let's find out some more information here. So ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency of group number 3. Why is group number 3, or how is group number 3 super attractive and amazing? Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. What makes group number 3 so attractive? Take. I love this. It's totally like what we were saying. So we have here the buck moon relaxed energy. Yes, you like love to be comfortable in all ways. Maybe you're getting into meditation, or you just really like your bed, like I was saying. The number 19 could be relevant or like important to you, or as up to 10, so 10 or 1. The buck moon, you might really like animals a lot too, like the earthly present, but I feel like you're just very calm, you're very relaxed, and you just like don't like drama. Like, again, I could say I have an earth sign, maybe that's why I'm like, who likes drama? Who doesn't like food? I'm a Taurus, you know, like maybe you're a Taurus too, but you don't have to be, but you just are like, you know, I just want the good life. I want to be peaceful. I don't want anyone up in my space unless it's a cute animal, and like type vibes. And then we have explore, the crow moon. So I feel like you guys are very smart, and like, you know, I was talking about goals, like crows are able to get like it done. They like are up high in branches, and they can like see everything going on, and then they go and get what they want. And they're like are known for like bringing back like shiny objects. Like look at this card, like look at the shiny object. They're like known for like that, and like bringing them back to their nest or to people who care for them. So I feel like you really are able to go after and get what you want, and you really are open to like exploring new avenues to do so. The number 7 could be important for you. So this could be like self-exploration too. With that meditation like pose there, maybe you are like on a self-healing journey, introspective journey. This reminds me of the Hermit card a little bit. So that, yeah, again, there's some Virgo energy here. But I feel like you're just like really like introspective and exploring like your mind, your interests, the world. You might be into travel. But with the number 7, and also with this like looking like the Hermit and the Virgo energy we were talking about and everything, I feel like this is a lot of like healing, like spiritual exploration going on. Because 7 is a very spiritual number. And like with that relaxed energy too. Yeah, I feel like you just are on a healing journey, or you've been on one. And you're really learning about yourself. And that's why you know how to get what you want, go after what you want. And that is awesome. Ooh, on the bottom, the buck moon. We have the buck moon twice here. 21. So 21 or 3 could be important to you. Dream work. So I feel like you guys could be trying to do lucid dream, or like your dreams could be very vivid right now. And this could be because you're on this spiritual journey and you're more relaxed and calm. Or this is your guide. Your guides right now could be speaking to you. Start paying attention to your dreams more. Keep a dream journal if you don't already. And I feel like if you are interested in lucid dreaming or dream work, now is a time to do so. Especially like, this is a timeless reading, but like the veil is thin right now. You could be doing like work for this. You could be getting messages from your guides even more. And I feel like these butterflies here are really sticking out to me. I feel like you've really had a glow up or transformation, both internally and out. But you've definitely grown like internally, like you've become more relaxed. Maybe you were more like high strung or like nervous growing up or something like that. But now that you have this more calming energy, this more wise energy, you've like done this inner work, this transformation, you're really able to get in touch with your like guides and spiritual side more so. And like dream work is like something you should definitely explore more if you feel called to do so. But also I feel like you guys have really gone through a glow up, like I was saying, internally and externally. Like you are looking good, you're feeling good, and like feeling good like makes you look better to other people on the outside too. Like if you're like doing this inner work and like taking care of yourself, like nurturing yourself, doing self-care, yoga, whatever it is you're doing, like this self-exploration, this journey, like sleeping better, you know, you're like feeling better inside, but you're like glowing on the outside too, and people are really finding you more attractive right now. Group number 3. What else for group number 3, Spirit? Oh, these cards. We have here Jupiter. So yeah, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, but I feel like you have this like bigger perspective of the world now. You have more positive perspective. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing things in a more spiritual light. There's something very spiritual about you here. Like, I mean, some people could be religious. I mean, you are watching a tarot video. I'm sure you're at least a little bit, but who knows? But you're very wise and you're like seeking more wisdom. Like you're learning about things you might not have been interested in the past. You're very just have these positive vibes about you that are very attractive. Like who doesn't love someone that's like super positive? And Jupiter is like very expansive. Like you're like really, I think with this exploration energy and stuff we were talking about before, like you're really expanding your mind, and that's like sexy. People are like, damn, they're like always learning and working on themselves. That's hot. Like I love that. Like, you know, you care for yourself. Like that's the best quality ever. And then we have Gemini. So you could be a Gemini. This could just be also really smart energy, like really like loves learning new things, likes trying new things, like meeting new people, talking to new people. You could, I feel like something with this hair, maybe some of you guys might be twins. I said this before, we're getting similar cards in all the readings. I don't know, but that's okay. I mean, we all have Gemini in our chart, and I feel like this is mostly the qualities when we're talking about these. But there's something here about you just being really interested in learning new things and exploring new things and new ideas. Like, you know, you might not have always been spiritual, but now all of a sudden you're like interested in the chakras and dream work and stuff like that, you know? And you're like exploring all these other like facets of you. Like you're like looking into your natal chart, or you're like, what is it called? Oh shit, I'm a manifester in it, which I like loved when I found that out. What's it called? I don't know. There's like all these things. You can like, you're like looking it up online. Oh God, it's killing me right now. What is it? It's a type of, I don't know, but the point I'm trying to say is you're like learning more about yourself and looking at things you normally wouldn't. You would have thought like, oh, horoscopes and all that stuff is stupid. And then you realize there's like so much more to it than just like what's in Cosmo. You're like exploring like, you know, what your natal chart is and stuff like that, like what your rising sign, all this stuff. And you're also like, you know, like I said, like looking into dream work, into chakras, into like opening your third eye, into manifesting. You're like in really like staring at that coin there. You're really into like manifesting work and like the law of attraction, the law of assumption, all of that, and like making your dreams come true. You're like really getting into meditation and like visualizing your future and stuff like that. Like it's really cool that you're always trying, like you're just exploring and you're open to new ideas that some people might not be as open to, and you don't care what people think. Yeah. Okay, let's get one more of these and then we'll use a different deck. What else for group number 3, Spirit? Virgo. Virgo's come up a few times in this reading now because I was talking about the Hermit and the Earth signs. So Virgo is here. Something about your hair is so pretty. I don't know. I feel like no matter what your gender is, something about that stands out, at least to, when people look at you. But Virgo is very service oriented. They're very smart. Like they're really into achieving their goals and getting what they want, and they're like take really good care of themselves. And I got that sense from you. Yeah, there's a lot of Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury. So just so I know, I feel like there's a lot of like learning and like intelligence here. And I love that. And I feel like there's like you could be up in the air, like, or like thinking about your third eye and dream work and all this stuff and like spirituality, but at the same time you're still grounded in this reality, and that balance is amazing. Because sometimes you could be like too woo woo or whatever you want to call it, too up in the air, or you could be like too into the material. You have a really good balance here, and that's awesome. You're like able to see the full perspective of Jupiter here. Yeah, you're very grounded, but also very spiritual. I love it. Let's get some more cards for you. What else, Spirit, for our group number 3, our attractive, amazing group number 3? What makes them attractive? Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. Ooh, okay. 3 cards this count. Oh no, more than that. Okay, but we're going to take them all. We have 5 cards. First quarter, I open doorways to possibilities. Yes, that's like Virgo energy too. Like, and the very first thing we were talking about, like, if you want something, you're making it possible. I feel like you're really into like the law of attraction, or you're just doing it subconsciously, not even realizing it. You're like able to make things happen. Like if you set an intention, gosh darn it, you're gonna go get that. You're gonna open the doorway to that. You're gonna achieve it. The Empress, yes, okay, luxury energy here. So this is Taurus, Libra vibes. It's ruled by Venus. And look at all these freaking butterflies there. And I'm about to put it under this one that has butterflies. You have really, like, in the lotuses, blossomed, transformed. You have this air of luxury around you, even if you're not, like, rolling in the dough. You are living comfortably. You know what you want. You get it. You just are, you're like a boss. Like, the Empress is like the queen of the queens, Like, you're just, but, like, she's elegant about it. She's, like, oh, my God, there's such luxury vibes all over this. Like, you have such a vibe of being self-assured, comfortable in your own skin, and that is so attractive. Virgo! Oh my goodness, Virgo here 4 times. Virgo, supportive, reliable, meticulous. And look, it's something about like your eyes, lips, and hair too. And the color purple, yeah, there's something here with you being like spiritual too, but grounded. Oh my God, Virgo. And then we have Aquarius. Visionary, inventive, eccentric. Yes, and you really are able to see like a vision other people can't see because you're like, again, so balanced. And you're like into exploring new things, but at the same time, you're practical. I love this. You're very like cool girl, cool boy vibes too. And then we have Temperance, which makes me think of balance. It's like, also like, look at that rainbow. I feel like maybe things weren't always as good, and there's more butterflies here too. But like, you like, in the lotus, you like rose out of like, maybe like murky, muddy waters, like things weren't always great, but you like overcame it, and you like rose above, and you like are the rainbow after a storm, Like, look at the hair, looks like they just came out of a storm or something. Like, you're able to just take the past. Oh, dragonfly too. Oh my God, there's dragonflies, rainbows, and butterflies in this card. And stay out there. Oh, I feel like you're doing things at your own pace, and you're just transforming your life. I think this spirituality, this inner work you've been doing is really helping find balance in your life, find the connection to the divine, and like, you've transformed so much. Things weren't always this good for you, like maybe that you're still up on the up and up, like, whatever, but I think it's because you've changed your outlook, you've done the inner work, you've like really grown up, like seriously, you are the rainbow after the storm. You are just this beautiful thing. Like maybe you are that to other people. Group number 3, like when there's turbulent times and like, you know, people like need a friend to like talk to or whatever, like you're always able to help people out. You're always there, like Virgo energy, like service to others. You really help people rise above and help them transform their life. Like you are like such a blessing for the world, and like people love you for that. Like you are just such a good friend. You're such a good person, and you help people because maybe you were in bed, like help them in situations you've been in the past, or you're just someone that's able to guide. You have this natural like teacher guide energy here, like the hermit, Virgo. Like you could really be even Jupiter. There's this energy. You're guiding people. You're a leader in whatever sense. Like even if it's not like a official position or title, like being a leader or a boss or something like that, you still are guiding people and supporting people. In everyday life. You're seriously like the rainbow after a storm. You help open the doorway for other people too, and that's so wonderful. I love that. You're amazing, Virgo. I'm calling you Virgo. You're amazing, group number 3. Whether or not you're a Virgo or not. Ooh. You're brave. That came out upright. We'll just take all these. Why not? You have a beautiful smile. Seriously, you just like make people feel safe and loved. You're compassionate. Seriously, whatever you're doing, you help people. You're very compassionate. That's like Empress energy here too. Supportive, reliable, compassionate. Okay, and you got a nice booty. We haven't really gone to like the physical much, but yes, you've got it going on physically too. Intelligent, yes, for sure. Oh my God, intelligence is all over this reading. And you're honest. Yes, you're just a solid, amazing person. Group number 3, oh my gosh. Let's get some more cards for you. Okay, so group number 3 is pretty much amazing in every other, in every way. I mean, but what else, Spirit? What makes them so attractive? Ooh, this card just flipped up. Let's see. Chain of events that will affect your life. Interesting. What I'm seeing is this, like you're like the chain that like doesn't break. Like you like help connect people. Look at, doesn't that look like it's like across the world? I feel like you help people stay connected somehow. But also like maybe there was a chain of events in your life that really has affected you and it's helped you grow and expand. But something about this is making me think you keep people together. You might be that friend that like is always there for people, and you're using a chain of events in your life to really help you move forward. Aw, I love that this came next. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yes, you've done that for yourself and you're helping others. And you're able to keep your life in balance. Seriously, I was saying you're balanced. This is also could be Libra energy. Some of you guys might be Libra. Well, let's get another tarot card and then roll the Astro dice. Any final messages for our group number 3, Spirit? We have the Hanged Man here. So yeah, this is also giving me spiritual vibes here. Like you see things with a different perspective. Like maybe you had to take a little time out in life, like step back or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you had some stuff going on. But like because of that, because of what's happening, because of like you just see things through a different perspective. And that's why you're able to like see this like whole world and like be able to triumph over everything. Your perspective shift has really changed your life for sure. Let's roll the dice here. Any final messages for group number 3, Spirit? We have Aquarius again in the 11th house, which is Aquarius. And Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Wow, Aquarius vibes all over this. Also, this is like this chain of events that affected your life and stuff. Uranus is all about unexpected changes. And you were able to like overcome these, whatever changes that come up in your life, whatever obstacles, you were able to overcome them and you like see things from a different perspective. And you're able to just like fix any problem that comes your way. You're like that friend that can just fix anything or knows the solution. Like you can seriously figure anything out. You're so smart and just have this perspective that other people don't have. You like really are a visionary. And the 11th house is all about like friendship. And so like people like just want to be your friend. They look up to you. You are like, have like a following on the internet, or just a large like people who like are looking at your social media even though like you don't even know it type thing. People have their eye on you, and also you're able to make wishes come true. Like the 11th house is like the make a wish house. Like you're able to really just make things happen. Like that rainbow, like the Empress energy, like you're able to like seriously see like something like, the lotus like growing, it needs mud to grow. Like you're able to see like that something can come out of nothing, because maybe that's how you were or something like that. But you're really able to manifest things now. The work you've done, whatever your mindset is, this new perspective, this different perspective, these changes that have happened to you, you're able to really manifest things now. From the very first card, we saw that. You are a manifester. And remember, I couldn't think of the human design. That's what it is. I said I was a manifester. That's like one thing I know about it. I need to learn more about it. But the fact that I couldn't remember it, but I said the word manifester, like you are a manifester. So if you're not already like doing this, you're subconsciously doing it, I see you, but like if you really focus on things, you can achieve it. You're a manifester, and it's the human design if you want to look into that. Maybe you already have looked into it. But you are someone who really just can make things happen if it's what you want. You are super cool and intelligent. And like seriously amazing, group number 3. So that is everything I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope it made you feel really good, like you deserve, because you are amazing, group number 3. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. So I will see you in the next video. Bye, group 3. I love you.